Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Aggies' newest addition, Cherenfant. He's a solid, he'll be a sophomore. He'll be a solid sophomore for us, I think. As a freshman, he was at Memphis. He had offers from many big-time schools like Virginia Tech, St. John's, Mississippi State, which is where Coach Jan's coach is at now, former Aggie coach. So it's kind of funny how that all connects. He had offers from many other big-time programs like South Carolina as well. But overall, he picked to go to Memphis last season. I'm not sure how he liked it there. I just know he only played in about 18 games as a true freshman. Didn't get a whole lot of PT. He did shoot 100% from the free throw line, but only shot 6 free throws. But still, free throw shooting is a big thing that the Aggies have struggled on for years, not just this past season, but for the past 5-6 years, even longer than that. They've always struggled with free throws. It's always been a curse for them, as it has been with a lot of teams. I don't know what it is nowadays with a lot of NBA teams and college teams and high school teams just not being able to make free throws nowadays. Same thing with the NFL and college football and just football in general, like in high school, middle school even. Seems like nobody can even, make a field goal anymore. Kickers are struggling now more than ever, it feels like, to me at least. And then same with basketball. I seen this past season, so many free throws missed. Even in the finals game a couple days ago, game 1, and game 2 is actually today. So we'll see how that goes. But Jalen Brown had a great game. Jason Tatum was a great player, but they seem to miss their free throws a lot. Same with Kyrie Irving. He struggled with the free throws a lot in the playoffs. Same with Anthony Edwards. He was struggling too. So I'm not sure what's going on with free throw shooting and field goal kicks. Those should be the easiest points to get in those sports, but people had a hard time with those. So if Carl can come in and knock down free throws consistently, that'll be a huge advantage for us. He was a top-ranked player in high school. He was the number 76 player in the nation. So we'll see how he does at NMSU this upcoming season, and let's get into more about him. So he was the 11th ranked player in Florida coming out of high school in the stat class of 2023. 11th might not sound too high, but Florida's a big time basketball state, just as Arizona, Texas, California all are. It's not like in New Mexico where if you're the 11th ranked in New Mexico, it's you're good, but you're not it's not too crazy. Being the 11th ranked player in Florida is insane. Like I said, he's the top ranked player in his class. Really athletic. He can play guard, forward. He's 6'5", so good lengthy guard, forward. Can't wait to see how he does at NMSU. I think he's going to have a better chance at NMSU than he did at Memphis. Memphis is a prestigious school when it comes to basketball. Penny Hardaway is the coach there. Memphis has actually lost a lot of players this past season. A lot of them hit the transfer portal. So it's not just NMSU that is affected by that, but many schools, including Memphis, which is actually where Derrick Rose went. So it's cool that he got the chance to play there. Then Mikey Williams was committed to play there. Then he had that whole situation that happened with him, and now he's at UCF, which is actually funny because Carl actually had an offer from UCF as well. So again, funny how a lot of players connect in that aspect. There's so many transfers from Memphis that even Coach Hardaway's son, Jaden, even left the program. Just wasn't getting a whole lot of PT, and I think Penny Hardaway kind of stressed it on him to go play there. Where Jaden might not really wanted to play there. I think he was a freshman as well, and so he got out of there. I'm not sure if he's playing it now, but I think he transferred somewhere else. I know he's going to transfer somewhere else if he hasn't already. He's a great player. I think he'll do great things as well. He played at Calvary Christian Academy in Florida. He averaged about 12 points, 3.5 rebounds, about 2 assists, 2 steals. Great defender overall. I think he's going to come in and be a scrappy player for the Aggies. He might be a guy who's fighting for minutes. I don't expect him to be a starter for us, but I think he'll be a guy that can come in and just be productive on the bench and give us some good bench scoring. Like I said, he didn't score a whole lot at Memphis. He averaged less than a point a game, but again, he didn't get that many opportunities. So I think he's going to have a way better opportunity playing for NMSU and a little bit of a weaker conference in Conference USA compared to as when he was playing at Memphis in a way bigger conference. Excited to see what he can do for us. Like I said, he's an athletic guy who I think can come in and just give us some excitement. He's going to be a guy that I think can make some big-time plays. If he's on a fast break, expect a dunk. That's going to excite the crowd, get Aggie fans on their feet. I do expect him. Coach Hooten was changing up the lineup a lot, and sometimes that's going to happen early in the season, so there might be a chance for him to start, get some more PT, but he definitely will be a guy who's going to be in the rotation. There's going to be a lot of guys fighting for minutes, but I think he's going to be one that's guaranteed. I'm excited to see how he does. Coach Hooten's really excited to bring him in. Remember when he posted that tweet the other day saying Aggie up, and then, we signed him pretty soon after that. When you get a top-ranked player from high school and he's a 3-star, just like Jacoby and Gabe, who I just uploaded a video about, we have a lot of big-time, players coming in, 3-star athletes, and Coach Hooten's done a really great job at, rebuilding this team. Last season was the first season to rebuild, and we've kept about 4 to 5 guys. We have more guys coming in. I'm really excited to see how they all, are put together. I think there's a good shot at this team being, a winning team. I'm not saying they're going to be like a 25-win team or anything, but I I think they can at least have a winning record. In college basketball, most teams play about 30 to 31 games, so I'm expecting them to get like 16 to 17 wins based on the roster they have already compared to other rosters in Conference USA and other teams we might be facing, like Utah Tech, Southern Utah. I made a video about how we're going to be playing those two former WAC opponents. I'm not sure who else we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing against UNM. NMSU seems to play UC Irvine like every year, so we might play against them. Hopefully we play them at home. We haven't played them at home in a couple of years. So it'd be great to play them. The last time we played them at home was the 2022 team that went on to beat UConn in the NCAA tournament. So we'll see if we can play against UC Irvine again. Maybe we will. Hopefully we can play GCU at home. I feel like, they want to say they're a rival, even though we're not a rival with them. But it'd be cool to play them at home and beat them. Because I feel like at home we can beat a lot of teams, even if like Kentucky or Duke. I know we would never play them at home, and I don't think we beat those guys at all. But I feel like we could at least be competitive with them at home for at least a half and most of the second half. If we were to play those guys at home. Now on the road it's a little bit different, but at the home I think we can compete with a lot of guys. As you guys saw this past season with UNM, they made the tournament. They're definitely the better team this year. NMSU's been the better team as of recent, but this past year UNM was definitely better. But we almost beat them at home. Compared on the road, we almost lost by 50. So it's just crazy how much better of a team we are at home. We'll obviously know about Carl more and learn about him more when the season comes around, and we know more about his role. But as of right now, that's the basics of him. Like I said, top-ranked high school player, really athletic guy, can play guard forward. I think he's going to be a great defender for us. Can probably score the ball a little bit too, coming off the bench. He's going to be a guy who might be fighting for more PT as like a starter or something, but I think he's going to more or less be a 6th or 7th man for us compared on the roster so far. Can't wait to see how he does and develops with us. I think, he's got a lot better opportunity at NMSU than he would at any other program he might have been offered from, just because NMSU is a little bit of a smaller school. I mean, smaller compared to those schools, bigger compared to schools like in the Big Sky or something. But really excited to see him come in and do great things for us. And I think right now we have about 12 or 13 guys on the roster, so let's just keep building on that. Said Coach Huna, he's done a great job building the roster. Carl did post on his Twitter, actually funny. He was, what did he say? He posted something about how he was like, wants to know how the story's going to look in about a year. And hopefully it can be a great year for the Aggies. Hopefully they can, make a good run and be successful, win a lot of games. And hopefully he can, not regret coming to NMSU. Hopefully he can love it and stay at NMSU. He's got about 3 years of eligibility. So hopefully he can stay at NMSU as long as he can. Maybe he'll get offered from a bigger program, or maybe it'll be an opportunity for him to be better somewhere else. But hopefully he can have a great season at NMSU and stay, because a lot of our guys this upcoming season will be seniors and will be gone. So I have to get some new guys. It's kind of how it is. You're always going to usually have about 6 or 7 guys that can stay, and 6 or 7 guys that are going to be seniors and leaving, or some guys are going to hit the transfer portal. So we'll see how it all goes. Hopefully he can, be with the Aggies for a while, along with Jacoby and Gabe and our young guys. That is going to close out the video. Last thing I do want to say before I officially close the video is I'm trying to figure out a certain schedule I can, stick with when making these videos. It's kind of hard. I'm not sure if I'll even get to a specific schedule ever, and I'll just, upload whenever. I'll try to upload I know I said I was going to upload 1 to 3 videos a week, but it's been a little bit more. So I'm hoping to expect anywhere from 1 to 5 videos a week. Because I know a lot of times when people do these certain style videos or podcasts, if you want to call it whatever, they'll make videos like Monday through Friday. They have like specific time ranges when they do it. Since, it's the off season and big news happens all the time, just in general, but especially in the off season. So, but when the season comes around, most of the Aggies games, especially come conference time, their games will be Thursdays and Saturdays. So let's say I do those videos where I talk about the games and do analysis on that. Those videos will more than likely come out Friday and then Sunday, and then upload throughout the week. So it might be a time where you get a video like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, or no, it'd be Friday. I don't know. It just really depends on how much news comes up. So I'm not sure there's gonna be a specific schedule I have, but just expect, a video, pretty often. I would say about, 1 to 5 videos a week, upping that a little bit. So stay tuned for that and be ready for that. I'm excited to keep on making videos and keep on making them better and, hopefully longer. I know I've been saying that. It's just kind of hard to make videos a certain length when you're only talking like 1 or 2 guys. But like I said in previous videos, when it does come to the season and we know more about the team and the team's more developed and the season's, right around the corner, that's when the videos will start to take off and do a lot better. I think they're not too bad right now, but they could definitely be better. They're not perfect, obviously. But you guys seem to enjoy them. I want to say thank you guys so much. You guys have shown a lot of support on these videos. I've gained about almost 10 subscribers, in the past week by just uploading this style of content. So you guys seem to like it. Please keep sharing. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video. I really appreciate that. It really helps out. Comment, your thoughts on Carl and just thoughts in general for NMSU. If there's any other news that I've missed out that I haven't made a video on, please let me know. There's so much news all the time that sometimes I don't always see right away, especially when I'm working. I actually just started working recently at a VA resort hotel in Linden, which is about 25 minutes from Blaine here in Washington, where I'm up with my family for the summer. So, I'm busy with that. Work about 10 to 5, probably 3 to 4 days a week. And then I'll try to make, videos in the evening and then upload them the next day around a good time. I like to upload between 10 and 12. I think that's a good range to upload videos. I think that's the, around, lunchtime, I guess you could say. And a lot of people will go to check their phone and stuff. Just stay tuned, and, I usually will post my social media accounts when I do upload a video. So if you want to stay up to date with that, please go follow it. That'd be great. Really appreciate you guys for watching this video. And again, just for all the support you guys have been showing me. And I'm out.